Central Missouri Track and Field hosted their final regular season meet of the indoor season last week with the UCM Classic, here with head coach Kirk Pedersen. Coach, you had your last meet heading into the postseason, the indoor season. Do you see any good performances, anything like that really stood out last week?
Well, that meet was a small meet and kind of what we wanted going into the conference championships this coming week. We had some athletes that I thought performed very well, and we had some athletes that needed to perform better to make a good seed time at the conference meet, especially in the distance races. So we accomplished some of that. Lavin Cialo's mile was fairly impressive. Kellen Locke's 800 was very nice. Megan Gleeman in the 3,000 meters had a personal best. So yeah, some good things there, and hopefully we're rested, and we'll be rested and be ready to go this week.
That meet capped off obviously with the 4x4 relay, which hit a provisional mark for the first time in a while, I know. Talk about those guys that competed in that a little bit, and the depth I guess you guys have kind of built up for that event.
Well, that's the relay that we've always been good at, and we've kind of struggled this year. We went to Iowa State last week hoping to run fast, and didn't get the baton around the track. It ended up on the ground, and so obviously that didn't go very well, and so we came back here and had some fairly fresh athletes, and was actually very pleased with the time they ran, and that was probably faster than we thought they could run at this point in time. So that was very encouraging as we go into the conference meet, and you always want to have a good mile relay since it's the last event of the meet to get on the track and hopefully give your team a chance to win or do well.
Now this week coming up, like you said, the conference meet, you're going to host it this year. It's going to be here in the multi. How much does that kind of help your athletes knowing you have that little bit of a home field advantage for the conference championship?
We get to host here quite often. Every other year we host the meet, and I think it's great for our athletes. They get to sleep in their own bed, and they come over here, and they're in a pretty friendly, comfortable surrounding where they've been on this track and on the runways and whatever for the last 2 months. And so it should be comfortable, and I think we've always performed well at the conference meet, but especially when we're at home, I think that's just another piece of the pie that really helps us, and hopefully we'll get that done.
What are some of the events you're kind of looking forward to that you think both the Mules and Jennies are going to be able to score a lot of points that fans should kind of keep an eye on?
Well, obviously Friday we start with the multi-events, so we have the women's pentathlon and the men's first part of the heptathlon, and those two events are very big for our program with Kip Jambrin and the athletes that he have. That's definitely a strength of our team. So starting off there and hopefully scoring a lot of points will be important for us to have success as we go into the rest of the meet. And then Saturday we start with the field events on Saturday afternoon, into the running events, mostly prelims on Saturday, and then the finals on Sunday. So every event at the conference meet becomes important, and as you score the meet and try and have a chance to win, every event is sometimes a plus or a minus, and so it can be a nerve-wracking meet, but it's fun to watch the athletes compete, and hopefully we're ready to go.
All right, MIAA Championships here in the multi. Start off Friday with multi events. Saturday, the rest of the meet takes off. Coach, thanks.
Thank you.